There is a school of thought that believes the attempted assassination on the two leaders could have been as a result of tough wars within the then ruling party KANU, in what was described as succession politics, which pitted what was called KANU A and KANU B, the former belonging to old guards and some young Turks in KANU who feared the latter KANU B, which was associated with then Vice President, the late Professor George Saitoti.
The players who saw themselves as potential successors, I think Saitoti was there, and there were other players coming in. Some of us were also looked at as potential successors in this structure when we were there. So the whole debate was who is aligned to who, and some notion that which group has the ear of the president and which one has the ear but from a few meters away. So the question was who who really had the upper hand here. So to me it was an element of succession politics. Now I do not want to impute any improper motive against any particular individual, to be honest, because that would not be fair.
That's very true. Succession politics played a lot. Honorable Musalia was in the cabinet, was a young and a good friend of mine. Kaparo he mentored most of us. And at times when I used to see ministers consulting me at that tender age, I was thinking, wow, how will I be able to handle this job as a chief whip? I remember when they went interviewing me in the hostel, I said it was political. Because of many undercurrents. Because many people are saying President Moi might retire in 2020, and he did, 2002. And there were so many undercurrents in Kenya.
Mind you, he was a KANU member of parliament. And Shidia was part of that side. From the tidbits that I had, and Leshore should really elect to come clean with it. As you know, I mean, he himself is a former intelligence officer. First, those sort of crimes are not committed by ordinary criminals. It is a system. It's either intelligence or hit squads, they go at a Kwekwe and that sort of specialized team between the CID and the intelligence.
For a long time, the late Professor Saitoti remained in the picture, and some believe they might have paid their price for being too loyal to him.
Saitoti was a big threat to those who did not want him to succeed. Until one time in Kilgoris, President Moi said, Saitoti, you're my friend, but you cannot be the president.
Of course, then there was speculation that that attack or assault on them was politically motivated. Unfortunately, we may never know the exact truth because, to the best of my recollection, nobody has ever been arrested in connection with that assault. So you may never know the truth about it. But of course there was speculation that they were assaulted. because maybe they were aligned to somebody else and not the other.
It's after that attack on Sammy Leshore and Mohamed Shidie in February 2000 that it became a necessity that all members of parliament were accorded armed security detail or bodyguard of their own choice.
During those times, I think I was the first chief whip to be given a bodyguard. Even before, the late Boy Jumoboy did not have a bodyguard, nor Roman Nyaga. But maybe because of those feelings, I decided to have a bodyguard. And she did not have one. And many of those members of parliament who had leadership positions, they don't have bodyguards. Very few bodyguards are only given to the ministers. And from then, that was the time we started recommending most of the MPs are bodyguards.
The shocking attack was in February 2000. After spending more than a year in hospital in London, Leshore came back in the country and successfully defended his parliamentary seat when he was re-elected in 2002 December under NAC that saw him appointed an assistant minister in government again. While in 2013, he made yet another major political comeback as elected Samburu senator, despite having campaigned twice on a wheelchair, beating his challengers hands down.
That has not made me go down to lose my focus for my people, Samburu, and for my country, Kenya. I moved forward, looking up front. I'm doing what I can do for my people.
More stronger resolve.
With a more stronger resolve.
Sammy Leshore, who is a staunch Christian, says he has since let go of the pains and forgiven his attackers as per the biblical teachings.
Well, I've forgiven them. Actually, when I ended up in the hospital, the stock man of the hospital in London, I said I'll forgive them. Although coming back to Kenya, doing my own investigations, I had those ones who wanted to kill us were also eliminated. So I said, let's forget this thing. Let's forget this thing because even though I eliminated, then they have got their price and I've got my price. If I was a rebel, I've paid the price and I moved forward, not looking back because I don't believe I was a rebel. I was just a transformist.
For now, the senator who has seen it all, experienced it all, the good and the bad in politics, says he's still very much in town politically.
After the coming general elections, I will reconsider my retirement because I believe I've served fairly well. I've served further to my people and the country. And I've done enough in politics. I've gone through as a junior parliamentarian, to chief whip, to assistant minister, now to a senator, and now a commissioner in PSC. I believe I've served my people and my country fairly well.
His message is explicit to all those who care to listen.
One thing I would like to tell you, Kenyans, put prayers. Number one, God will always hear you. If you are a genuine human being, you'd like to forgive those who have wronged you and move forward, thanking God for whatever He has given you. Especially you young people should thank God. Me, I was a warrior more than you. If I looked at you, I was a warrior. And God knows why I'm in this position. And